Hi, everybody. Oopsies. Forgot that there was a Nintendo Direct stream today. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. What a fucking last, 2 weeks it's been, huh? I'm basically just a reaction streamer now. I don't play games anymore. I just fucking react to shit. Oopsies. Oh, great. Now I have to wait for YouTube to take 1,000 years to load again. So I've made my bingo card. Here's my bingo card. These are all the things I expect to see at this Direct. In some regard, some way, shape, or form. So, I'll pop that up as I need to. So yeah, we got a couple more minutes. About. Now, I'm still not exactly sure what a partner direct is, per se. If it's stuff that Nintendo is working with other companies on, or if it's stuff that's coming to the Switch and the Switch 2 from third parties. So, I'm operating under the assumption that it's mostly going to be third-party shit, not going to be a whole lot of, second-party stuff. So I'm thinking, a lot of Capcom shit, because Capcom is loving the Switch 2 right now. And there's always been rumors of, Rockstar stuff coming to the Switch, and Bethesda putting out shit on the Switch. I can't imagine they won't put Doom and Fallout 4 on the Switch. They already announced that Fallout 4 would be coming to the Switch at some point through the Anniversary Edition, so chances are likely that it's probably going to show up today. A lot of this stuff is either stuff that's releasing soon that are indie shit, and by indie shit I mean not major party shit. And then a lot of this stuff is just stuff that I think is going to show up just because, why wouldn't it, to be honest? It'd be nice if we saw something about Final Fantasy Rebirth, but I doubt it. So. We'll see, every pony. We'll see. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Isn't it the beauty of seeing? So, yeah. That's the plan today, and once this is done, then, so, yeah, that will be all. Because I got a lot of work to do today. I can't really stream all day, as much as I'd love to. Opsies. Anyways. Alright. How much time? Okay, we still got like 10 minutes left. I've been hearing a lot of things about this Pragmata game that Capcom announced at some point. Never fucking heard of it. Because, to be honest, I don't follow Capcom that closely. I follow it closely enough to keep tabs on Resident Evil and Monster Hunter, and that's about it. There may be something about Mega Man today. That'd be cool if there was something about Mega Man. I doubt it. Given that they, like, just recently announced that they're working with Mega Man again. Elden Ring we haven't heard anything about in a while, same with Duskbloods. So yeah. Here, let's make a little stamp for me to use. So that I can post it to Twitter and get epic updates. It's about right size, right? So yeah. That'll be that if I got it correct. So there you go, everybody. Here's my awesome bingo sheet. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is supposed to be coming out, like Resident Evil, Pragmata, Batman, Call of Duty is supposedly in the works, First Light, The Adventures of Elliot, Danganronpa 2x2, Duskbloods, you know, most of this stuff is supposed to be coming to the Switch 2 and Switch already. It's just a matter of when. And then a lot of this stuff is unconfirmed, but probably. Like Metal Gear Solid and anything by Konami. Anything by Konami, Bethesda, and Rockstar. And other stuff is just like, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see. Oh, yeah. Ooga booga booga. Alright. I'm gonna be really back. I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna go get some water before we start. Alright, there we go. Alright. And as usual, right? Because people just see, oh, Nintendo Direct. They immediately think, 3D Mario coming out. It's like, that's first party, buddy. You gotta wait for an actual Direct for that. This is not gonna show a 3D Mario. This is gonna show shit like Hyrule Warriors. Like second party and third party stuff. Stuff they're working with other people on. So yeah, I imagine... Yeah, I imagine that there's gonna be a fair bit of third-party stuff here. I can't imagine there's gonna be much in terms of interest for me personally, but who knows, who knows. Anything's possible in this weird and wacky world of ours. So... who the actual F knows? Not me, that's for sure. Here, while we wait. Let's draw Mario. Oh, of course. First you do a this, and then you do a this. Then that. And then you do a pudgy cheeks, because he's a little chubby boy. Okay, Luigi. Then you keep giving him some chub until you get to the face. Wouldn't it be really funny if one of these times, like, Nintendo set up one of these directs and then at the, like, right before it was about to start, it was like, oops, sorry guys, we had to cancel because, like, turns out, none of our partners are actually ready to show shit yet. I love MS Paint. Hey, Mario, suck my fat fucking nuts. Fuck you, Mario. Here's my awesome drawing of Mario. Because he's old now. Poor Mario. He's so old and he still has to go on these dumbass adventures. It's me, Mario. And it's me, brother Luigi. It's me, brother Luigi. This is my awesome Mario OCs. This is Marshall and L. Because his parents fucking hated him. He is voiced by Captain Lou Albano, and he is voiced by Charlie Day, which would have been my ideal Mario movie casting, personally. However, you can't always get what you want. And he stinks too. Oh shit. Okay, it's starting soon. Alright, everybody. Let's see what silly goofiness is in the direct. Partner Showcase. Oh, hello.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another
Man, is
cosmic
this like
storm is coming up fast.
like cell drawn? Orbitals,
Maki
the awesome new
and Omura,
Japan
two
anime.
young explorers, must now brave
Ugh,
galactic
don't
dangers
talk
and
to me
save
like that.
all that's left of their home.
This actually looks kind of neat though.
Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure.
All right, that's actually kind of
You'll need
cool.
a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms
Goopy shit. I love goopy shit.
and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam
Thank
cannon
fuck It
fires a
Takes Two
stream
for
of super
innovating
high
the
heat
co-op
to destroy
platformer
obstacles,
genre a little
open
bit by
doors,
allowing
and
shit like
more.
this to exist for people to get inspired and
Use
make
the
shit like
tools
this.
together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange
Yippee.
life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break.
Yeah, that's cool.
With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
Wow.
Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
That's cool. Credit where it's
Hello,
due. That's
everyone.
cool.
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
What's this Diddy Blood
In
doing
this
on the
presentation,
Nintendo Direct?
we'll be focusing
Is
on
Blood
games
Alpha
from our
Rad?
publishing
Yeah.
and development partners coming
I'm
to the
lamer
Nintendo Switch
Alpha
2
Rad.
and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
This actually looks
We hope
fucking
you're
heat
looking
as
forward
shit,
to
though. I like this.
intergalactic co-op
It looks
puzzle
awesome.
adventure. Okay, let's take a look at
Lies,
some
Bubby, you're
upcoming
actually better.
Nintendo
Aw, thank
Switch
you.
games.
I think so, personally. Oh, hello. Hope your morning is awesome, Sauce. It's been good so far. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago and I
In the
completely
waters
forgot that
of
this direct
Issei
was
Bay,
happening.
On an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The
Okay, I'm
latest
not gonna look at my phone.
Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
I have
The
no
story
idea what this
follows
is.
Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver.
Oh, yeah.
One day,
Ooh,
while
ocean
gathering on
exploration.
the seafloor,
My favorite.
he encounters another version of himself.
Oh, I see.
This phenomenon is just the beginning.
Is that a Beatles?
Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay.
No
As
way,
each of their
lost the
motives
video game. Dude,
intertwine,
oh my god.
the story
It's
connects
a
to a
I get it.
mermaid
It's a
legend
metaphor
told
for
centuries
Purgatory
ago.
Theory Productions.
Paranormacite, the Mermaid's
Oh,
Curse,
Square Enix thing,
launches
eh?
on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today. on
If I was
Nintendo
interested
Shop.
in like detective sims, I'd
Battle
probably
for
check that out.
World Glory.
OMG Zors,
A new Captain Tsubasa game is
anime.
making its way onto
It's
Nintendo
anime sucker,
Switch.
guys.
Choose from
Now we gotta
roster
make a
of over
Castaway movie.
110
I've thought about
characters
that. I've actually had that
representing
idea kind of
22
cooking in the back of
teams.
my brain
Score
of a
with
like
powerful
Castaway
shots from the
movie.
original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa
I feel like that'd be
2
peak. You're right, it would be,
launches
especially
on the
if
Nintendo Switch system.
I feel like if we
This
put
year.
Odd Fox in the position of the Castaway, he'd
Next
do
up
really
are
well
games
with it.
heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on
You know?
Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins.
What's this?
It was a normal day.
Tokyo
until a
Scramble.
panic befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist Anne discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's
FNAF
not
security
alone.
breach much?
Creatures called Xeno populate
Oh
the
my god,
unknown
dinosaurs.
If you're found by a Xeno,
I'd be aggressive animal number 2 and rescuer 1. I'd like to voice the like object that
fighting is
the
not an
the
option.
Castaway gets
So quick thinking and
disturbingly
decision-making
obsessed
are
with
vital
in the
to your
movie.
survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area
Whoa,
to
hello.
lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
What? Huh?
Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
Huh? No, hold on. What?
Survive
Huh?
subterranean depths in
You better be able to do that
Tokyo
fucking
Scramble,
locally or like
launching exclusively
some shit.
on
That's
Nintendo
cool as
Switch 2,
fuck. Are you serious?
February
I've always
11th.
wanted something like
Pre-orders
that.
begin later today on Nintendo.
That's
eShop.
awesome. Okay, this game might actually be kind of heat.
Awaken.
Valheim, Peakheim.
Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game.
Mmm,
go
coffee
about it is
stain.
entirely up to you. You can
Okay,
start
so I
by
really like
gathering
Valheim. For those that
materials
don't know,
around the
I
woods.
really like Valheim. So this is good news. This is good news for me.
Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees.
It's
to
one of the
build a
few
house.
survival games that I actually kind of
Don't
fuck heavy
get hit
with.
by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now,
Third-person
you're safe,
Rust.
even from the cold.
No, don't slander my
Is
favorite.
this
Don't slander my
ventilated?
goat.
Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations,
You're completely
you can
right,
make
but don't
items of
slander
higher
my goat.
quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands.
God, this game kicks ass though. Like, if you haven't played Valheim, I really recommend giving it a
Plus,
shot. It's
up to
really
10
cool.
Players online can explore this vast world.
Oh, it is super interesting. In terms of like all the survival games that I've played, it's the least like, you know,
Now,
bullshitty.
go forth and survive
You know,
in Valheim.
it's got the perfect
Launching on
balance of
Nintendo
like
Switch 2
annoying
this
survival
year.
things and baby level survival things to
Find
where
your
it's
way
fun for
forward
me.
in these games. Return
Hollow Knight
to the
Switch 2
Kingdom of
edition.
Hollow Nest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer. Now with enhanced visuals and
Hey,
improved frame
Kiri.
rates on Nintendo
It's been a while.
Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast.
See, I have
interconnected
played
map.
Hollow Knight. I
Descend
just
into a
am
world of
not
insects
that into
and heroes
Metroidvanias.
when Hollow
It is
Knight
good, though.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack.
It's just like Shadow Labyrinth.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer.
More
is
soccer.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game.
You can play soccer with your friends.
Experience the excitement of soccer. and
Is this
aim to be the
soccer
best
copy
in the
realistic?
world when
I'd say so.
eFootball
It looks boring as
Kickoff
fuck.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel
Oh,
through
yep.
4 ages in a brand new HD 2D
Right out the
action
gate. Guess who was
RPG.
right?
Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time.
Got it. Nailed it.
The age of reconstruction.
Can I
where
get a
humans
bingo?
Nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th.
Why is Cookie Clicker on the bingo? Because it is supposed to be coming to the Switch 2 soon.
Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman.
It's already out on the
To
Switch, but
culmination
it's
of the
supposed to be
series,
getting a Switch 2
Super
edition with mouse
Bomberman
support
5,
in
including
the
titles
next
previously
year or so.
unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and
Wow.
Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode,
Oh yeah.
as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his
I don't
arch-nemesis
have the
Sephiroth,
money, Square
Cloud
Enix.
Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgard.
Square Enix,
and
please.
embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet.
I don't
on
have the
chocobos,
fucking money.
wheelies,
I can't afford buying both right
or
now.
other modes of
I
transportation.
couldn't. Well, I couldn't last year.
Team up with allies in battles.
Holy
blending
fuck,
action
man. There's
and
like a
strategy.
high chance that Part 3 will release on the
If
Switch
you'd like
2
to focus on
natively.
the story,
That's
there's also
fucked.
a boost function to make combat easier.
I am excited, trust me. I
You'll also
just
find
want
various
them to
actions
release it
scattered
physically
across the
on
world,
the cartridge
allowing
full
you
and
to take a
proper,
break
but I know they
from the action.
can't.
You're mine.
Queen's Blood kicks ass, by the way. I hate this fucking game, though. This game sucks.
And impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I don't like this game, but it is good for what it's worth.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
God damn it, dude. The fuck is this?
Vitals stable. Awakening subject.
Oh, this is that Pragmata.
While
Hell yeah.
investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams.
All right, I'm gonna consider Final Fantasy VII Remake or Part 2 of my free space.
Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no
Okay.
time to explain. Shoot now.
Fascinating.
Once their weak points are exposed,
Would
fire
Nintendo port
away.
Black Ops 7?
Depending on
Nintendo
the
wouldn't.
nodes you
Activision
pass
has said that they are
you can
going to
modify
put
the
Call of
damage
Duty
and
on
effects
the
of a
Switch
hack.
at some point. That's just there as like a...
Each split-second
This is here,
decision
I guess I
can
should have
change
talked
the
about this while I was
outcome of
waiting.
battle.
This is here as a kind of broad shotgun blast in the Call of Duty category. Activision has gone on record saying they are putting...
What
They are
truth will the
considering
two find
or
in this
working
AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's
They say that, but I highly doubt it. I don't know.
Overdrive protocol.
Nothing's impossible. FromSoft is putting Elden Ring on the Switch too at some point, so like I can't imagine that Call of
we
like.
did it.
And there's 101 different Call of Duties they could put on the Switch too. Like they could put on one of the
This is
remastered
how we
ones
say good job.
to like start off with.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
Because I mean, like, Call of Duty has been on Nintendo consoles before,
Pragmata
like
launches on Nintendo
MW2
Switch 2,
or no
April
MW4.
24th. A
COD
demo
4
will be available
MW1,
later today
I
on
think,
Nintendo
was
eShop.
on the Wii, and Call of Duty
We
2.
hope you're looking
was on the
forward to
GameCube.
fast-paced combat and exploration.
And then there was a
with
couple that
unique
were on the
combination of
DS.
Hacking and shooting. Let's
Hack and
continue
shoots.
with more headlines.
Oh yeah, BO7 is an AI
To
game,
the
and
Lost Land.
just because Nintendo isn't pro AI does not mean that they're not going to let their shit on their servers. Have you seen the eShop in the last like 5 years?
To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life,
They don't give a
you'll
fuck if
journey
like
solo
third-party
or with a
studios
team
use
of
AI.
warriors online
They're not
and
using
battle
AI.
all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives
slop.
as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
It'd be nice if we heard some news about Haunted Chocolatier in this, the
Turok
new game by the
Origins
Stardew Valley
launches
guy.
on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
I doubt it at the moment.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Xanadu.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists.
So,
that's
you just have to
encroaching
think a
on our
little
own.
harder about
A
Japan.
world where monsters roam free.
So again, you just have to think a little harder about
A boy
Japan.
named Ray must use his
Oh yeah,
newly
Turok
awakened
broke
powers
Joel's
against
heart.
the
Oh, that's
threat
sad.
As he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school
I'm not
for
that into
gifted
Turok. I
students.
didn't
The
play it when it
Academy's
was in its
goal?
prime. I don't know what.
Conquer
I don't even know
Xanadu,
what consoles
the
it's
great
available for, to be
labyrinth
honest.
rumored to be
I
the
know
origin of this
one.
other world.
I think they're for the N64.
While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the
You
terrain
guys love
to
Metroidvanias?
expand the range of your exploration.
Metroidvanias.
Then
My favorite.
take on
Ooey
dangerous
gooey.
enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your
Action
powers to
RPG
overcome
combat.
foes.
Yeah, I'm making fun of it, but like those are good genres, and generally
Outside
speaking, the games are good
labyrinth,
for them.
Improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins.
I only like first-person shooters and YouTube slop games. Super, I guarantee you while you're watching this on your PC, you have like your phone just scrolling YouTube reels, just seeing what the newest slop on the market is.
Check out these anime-style games.
Okay. Dragon Ball.
It's time
Digimon.
to in the latest Digimon story
Digimon.
game. One day, a powerful blast causes
Oh,
the
but I'm
world
on my
to
phone.
collapse
Right now I'm at work.
and sends you 8
Nah.
years into the
At
past.
work, imagine.
With
Couldn't
over
be me.
450 Digimon to collect. Adventure through the human world and digital world to
The
save
Digimon games
future.
look cool. It's just that they're in the same ballpark for me as Pokemon, where like the gameplay
On Nintendo
in terms of the
Switch
battle
2,
systems
you
don't
can
really
select
interest me.
Quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or
Okay.
performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches
Time
on
Stranger.
the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch system.
Digimon
July 10th.
Story.
Pre-orders
Time
begin
Stranger.
later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky
Oh,
is
yeah.
soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
I've heard Grand
Endless
Blue is a pretty good
Ragnarok
franchise.
launches on Nintendo Switch
It's just one of
2
those ones that I
July
haven't
9th.
found a game that's like really intrigued me yet. Speaking of games that
The
intrigue me,
latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
Capcom.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called...
Do you guys want to play with my Monsties?
Raise your Monsties as you travel the world.
My Monstie uses Fire Blast.
Lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction.
In all the like
and the
monster
riders
collecting
trying to
games, I think
save the
Monstie
world
is one of the
have to
fucking worst
contend with
names you
an
could ever
even
give one.
greater threat.
Pokemon has like kind of good ring to it, you know,
Monster
sounds
Hunter
good, it feels good on the
Stories
tongue.
3 Twisted
Digimon,
Reflection
that has kind of
soars
aura
onto
to it, you
Nintendo
know,
Switch
feels
2,
good on the tongue.
March 13th. A
Pal
demo
World
will
also
be
has a really
available
bad
later
name for just
today
calling them
on Nintendo
pals. Like
eShop.
that's fucking lame as
Save
shit.
data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Like, I don't know.
New titles are joining
Arcade
the
archives.
archives.
I don't know about action RPGs. The gameplay tells me to go combo mad, and there's a stamina meter. Yeah, I fucking hate stamina meters because they're always put in the worst
Published
parts.
by Namco
They're always put in the worst
1995,
places.
Speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals.
Dorota.
And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
Sega.
Doraemon.
That's cool. Thank God for the arcade archives and now the console archives. Ah yes, an $80
Special.
arcade game. I mean, the arcade archives sell for maybe $20,
Will be
I think.
released over time.
Still too much for an arcade game, but
The
yeah.
first wave of console
not nearly
archives
as bad.
titles includes Cool Borders.
Oh my God, that's actually cool. I have a lot of
Ninja
nostalgia
Gaiden
for
2,
Cool
The
Borders.
Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2
Borders.
later today.
Oh, I like that it shows like a little disc or like a cartridge. That's awesome. Scott Pilgrim game. That's awesome. I kind of completely forgot about this new Scott Pilgrim game. I'm excited for it. It looks really good. Usually these hot flashes kind of sign that we're getting close to the end of the direct, or that we're at the middle point, because they'll, for a longer one, they'll do about 2 of these. One at the middle and one at the end. If this is the one for the nearing the end, then I'm really concerned because there's a lot of games that are supposed to be coming that they have not shown yet, and that they still have not shown since their announcement. So I'm getting just a little worried about them. Like, we haven't heard anything about Duskblood since the Switch 2 showcase a year ago, so I'm getting a little worried about it. But that comes out tomorrow, bro. This looks cool. Card Battler, where you actually battle with the cards. Goat Simulator 3 with massive slowdown, that's awesome. Golf tomorrow!
Wake up, little June.
I really gotta get another copy of Wii Sports, man. There are some days where I'm just itching to play Wii Sports specifically. You know? Same with Resort, actually. Oh man, I miss playing Wii Sports Resort. Those are definitely on my docket of next Wii games to get. I gotta stop dawdling with those.
We found another body.
Yeah, here's
I
Requiem.
need your eyes on the crime scene.
Hee 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 hee.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across
When
America,
a string of mysterious deaths occur
FBI
across
analyst
America.
Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
Okay. Now, supposedly this runs really fucking well in handheld mode and in docked mode. So, yeah, I'm very
In her
curious.
attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats.
That's cool. These people are fucking
A limited
huge.
supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal.
Just like classic Resident Evil.
Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also
Another
on the case.
agent.
Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors at Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles.
Whoever was doing that pistol section there. Jesus, man. He does have a beard. He has like a little stubble beard.
This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives.
Doesn't he? He's got like a little
Change your
stubble beard.
perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength
No, I guess
to
not.
carve his own path.
Well,
What will they discover when their
He's got a
fates
little bit of a beard.
intertwine? Resident Evil
Did they just, like,
Requiem
nuke the
launches on
fuck out
Nintendo
of-
Switch 2 system.
I don't
February
remember. Did they do that at the end of 3,
Pre-orders
where
are
they just
available
nuked the
now
fuck out of
on
Raccoon
Nintendo
City?
eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard
Resident
and
Evil 7
Resident
mentioned.
Evil Village
Absolute
will
cinema.
also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro
That looks
controller
cool.
featuring original
I can't
art
justify
releasing
$100 for a
alongside the
controller.
games.
I expected the Metal Gear
Amiibo
Solid 4 of
figures
Resident
and
Evil,
Leon
yeah.
will also be available
Oh,
for
that
sale.
Leon
You
looks
can
nasty.
scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
That's cool.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team.
Yeah,
The
the
video will
director, no
release
less.
in the near future.
You might want to mention that
Next
part.
is our last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us,
Fallout
Nintendo
Anniversary.
has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It
'Cause
was
Bethesda
incredible
did
for
actually
us
make
to
a bunch of
partner
games
on
for the NES
original
for a while.
Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We
Fallout.
hope you all enjoy the journey.
Skyrim. Fallout.
Dwellers, welcome home.
Who
Fallout
fucking
4
called it?
Anniversary
Who fucking
Edition
called
is
it?
emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice
The way that this doesn't really
Fancy
look
yourself a smooth
any
talker
better or
or
worse than the
finally
original
to
game, to be
pump up your
honest.
power armor. Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your
They gotta
playstyle.
fucking put out, if they do this, they gotta put out Vault
Somewhere
Dweller.
new.
At least one Vault
From the
Dweller
heart
amiibo.
of
That's all I
Diamond City
ask.
to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions.
I don't think you're gonna hear
and
about
over
Deltarune for maybe
150
another year or
Creation Club
so.
items to expand your adventure.
Because it seems like every
Grab your
chapter kind of becomes like a
Febuary
bigger
and traverse
endeavor
the wasteland
as it goes
in
on.
Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on
I mean,
Nintendo
nothing to
Switch
say that it
2,
won't happen later
February
this year.
24th. Pre-orders begin
There's
later
supposed to be
today
Chapter 5 this
on
year, really?
Nintendo
Wow.
eShop.
Hmm.
The year is 1937.
Yep. Oh, dude.
Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one
I snuck
person
that in
can
there as
stop
like a
them.
fuck it what if.
Embark on a
I snuck it in there as a fuck it what
cinematic
if.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade.
I really have to actually sit down and
India
watch the
journey
Indiana
around
Jones
the world
movies
to
again.
uncover
I saw them
the mystery
eons
behind
ago
the
when I was a
Great Circle.
child, but I haven't seen them
From the
since.
pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai.
I've heard
and
this game is
beyond.
really good though, so I might
Use
actually
your
check it
wits
out.
to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off
Guess
against
the announcement will be
dangerous
Toby
foes
again. Yeah.
and explore a world full of daring
He seems like the type of
escapes
guy to want to
and
have like
unforgettable encounters.
his own time to announce stuff
Adventure
when he's
calls
ready to.
when Indiana
And if it happens
Jones
that
and
it
the
like
Great
lines up
Circle
with a
launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
with
May
a
12th.
showcase of some
Pre-orders
kind, then he'll
begin
do it
later
then.
today on Nintendo
Because he
eShop.
announced 3 and 4 at the Switch 2
Explore the
showcase.
vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
Okay, well, I should have thought that one.
Experience this renowned
Whatever.
open-world RPG now on a Nintendo
Yeah, well, yeah,
system
he's
for the
like, oh yeah,
first
it's out
time.
now, by the way, Lamau, yeah.
Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic. Or use
I have a friend
stealth
who's really
skills
into
to
the
best
Elder
your
Scrolls as a
foes.
series, and they
In
love this game.
remastered
They think
version, character
they're
models,
under the belief that
weapons,
Oblivion
even rocks and
Oblivion,
sweet
they think
rolls have all
Oblivion
been
is really good, and they like the
meticulously
Oblivion
recreated.
remaster really well.
Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch.
Modernized
Plus,
touch.
the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions
At this
are
point, I have
included
no idea what a
alongside the
modernized
main
touch even
story
means
to
anymore.
Take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered
I forgot we switched
launches
from
on the
Indiana and
Nintendo
thought we'd
Switch
just
2
change his head to a
system
lizard.
this
No, yeah,
year.
actually, Harrison Ford had that ability this whole time.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks.
Oh yeah, those are all pleasantly
That's
good
all for
picks.
today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, some pretty good games today. Nothing that I wasn't too surprised by outside of Rebirth. I didn't expect them to announce it this soon. I thought they'd still take a year. But I mean, hey, if they already have the pipeline from Remake, then yeah, it shouldn't be too long before Part 3 gets announced and then also comes to the Switch. To the Switch 2. So, did I win? No. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get any news about 007, given that that's set to come out, like, soon. Like, within the next 4 months, kind of soon, I think. A little disappointed that Dark Ages doesn't seem to be coming to the Switch 2 anytime soon. They might have to take a little longer to port it. No Black Ops news. Not really surprised, but also kind of a... Black Ops. No COD news. I'm a little surprised, but I also kind of thought. People still coping about Red Dead 2. I don't think it's ever going to come to the Switch 2. Silent Hill 2, I can't say I'm too surprised. Silent Hill has never really been on a Nintendo console, except for Shattered Memories. This one I'm excited for. this one I thought was going to come because the rest of the Life is Strange series is already on the Switch. Getting a little worried about these because they're supposed to be coming out at some point. A lot of the rest of this stuff, I guess, is just going to show up when show up. Shut up. Does an Xbox Direct exist? It does. I don't remember what its name is. It's like the Xbox Developer Showcase or something like that. It's got a really terrible name. And then PlayStation has like their PlayStation Forward or whatever. Yeah. I mean, the last time that Xbox did one of those showcases, they were showing shit that was also going to come to the PlayStation, so it's less like what's coming to the Xbox console and more so what Xbox is putting out, you know, with sprinkles of like what's coming to the Xbox console, given that their whole like modem operandi right now is like, well, anything's an Xbox. So yeah, I guess a lot more of this stuff still needs time to cook, I guess. Yeah. Man, that's crazy though that that Rebirth is already coming to the Switch too. Because yeah, this is impressive enough as it is. Yeah. Every Direct is owned by Xbox. They won the console race without anyone knowing. Yeah, I guess so. If everything's an Xbox, yeah, I guess that's the thought process. Yeah, in terms of things that I might want to like actually look at getting, this one for sure. This looks really cool. Orbitals.
New system this summer.
I'm a sucker for like cool co-op shit, and yeah, that's a really good one. Paranormosite, Mermaid's Curse, that's an interesting looking title, but I doubt that'll actually be like too into it. So maybe not. Soccer. Who gives a fuck? A sport game is a sport game, right? No matter how much you doll it up to not look like a sport game, it's still a fucking sport game. You can't convince me that sport games are interesting. Yeah, the Turok thing looks neat. I don't know how faithful it is to the original, to the rest of the series, but it looks cool at least. And then this, or whichever one this is. This isn't the Turok one.
A life or death fight for survival. A cave-in.
Oh yeah, Tokyo Scramble. What threw me off guard was that little like announcement for
By using
this.
Game Share, up to 4 players can share control.
Like, that's cool, actually. This is cool. Having each person control, like, a different aspect, that's really cool. It really does make me wonder exactly how that'll feel, because it'd be so awesome. You have to be into sports to like sports games. Go to your local sports specialist for their opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know any sports specialists, so like idgaff tbh. I'm really curious to see how this kind of plays out, because this could either feel awesome and really be like a fun experience to like fight the controls with your friends, especially if it's like you all decide to try and do the movement, right? If you all fight with the movement. Because clearly you can have, you can select all the things you do. I think it'd be cool. That's an interesting concept that you haven't really seen anybody tackle in something like this, where it's like, is that a fucking hearing aid? That's crazy if true. That's insane. It's an insane little lore nugget to include. But yeah, it'd be cool to see to see the gameplay for this once it's out. Especially like 4-person gameplay. Valheim kicks ass. I love Valheim, so yeah, it's awesome. Hollow Knight's cool. It's always good to get more Hollow Knight content. Soccer game is a soccer game. Same soup, just reheated. Adventures of Elliot. I'm not crazy about this HD 2D stuff that Square Enix is doing. I kind of don't fuck with it, but it can look good. It probably plays great, you know? Classic Bomberman collection, pretty cool. Rebirth, awesome. Fucking crazy that it's releasing this fast, but, you know, that's cool either way. And Queen's Blood is one of the fucking greatest things ever. I got so into it when I was playing Rebirth last year, around this time last year. Which, fuck, last year I was playing Rebirth today. 1 year ago today, I was just finishing up Integrate and starting Rebirth today. Oh yeah, this game actually kicks ass. There's an online version that someone made, and unfortunately nobody plays it. But like, if I had a friend who was into it, who was willing to learn this, then I'd fucking play it every day. I'd be so into it. This is gonna sound really mean, but this looks like Capcom's attempt to like kind of play into the Death Stranding crowd, to the people that like Death Stranding. Just a little bit, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, little girl father figure kind of thing. You know, baby father figure. Turok. Anime shit. Whatever. And a bunch of smaller things that, yeah, is kind of expected at this point, and then Resident Evil. Every year that a Resident Evil game releases, it's a good year usually. This year is already a packed year in terms of my interests, though. Because you got Resident Evil, you got Final Fantasy Rebirth coming to the Switch 2, you have Final Fantasy Remake come to the Switch 2. You got Tomodachi Life, and like within the next 4 months, we're gonna see the mainline. We're gonna see the next mainline Zelda or mainline Mario game, which is fucking exciting, to be honest. Because yeah, to be honest, if the Switch 2 can keep up and look as good as the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 right now, the next Mario game is going to look fucking fantastic, and it's probably going to have some really fucking cool, stupid gimmick with the mouse. Yeah. So, thanks for checking out the stream today, guys. Hopefully, perhaps later, I may stream again. May stream something. We'll see. Until then, I have work to do. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go do said work. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. See you next stream.
BreadStream's broadcasts air exclusively on Twitch.tv, under terms of use provided by Twitch. BreadStreams dedicates itself to showcasing and documenting only the finest video game content available on the web. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast presented here on BreadStreams, and we hope to see you the next time we air. We invite you now to indulge in the BreadStreams archive, where you will find many past broadcasts over on YouTube. This is Bread T. Loafington, bidding you a good day, week, month, and year.